So, hello everyone and welcome to the Master PIN tutorial. My name is Jesper, I'm from Astera. Let's just dig into chapter number 1. We do have 3 different Astera pins, so I will briefly give an explanation of all 3 so you can distinguish between these 3. The first one is the Bluetooth pin. This is the one we use to pair our Astera box with our smartphone or tablet. This little label here behind have a Bluetooth pairing pin, so this is the first of the 3 Astera pins. The next pin is the radio pin. This is where we blue mode our lights, then we pair with the lights and also set the radio pin here in the Astera app. Once we pair it, these 2 will match and also makes it possible for us to control our lights. So this is the radio pin. You can also see it on the graphic here on the right side. If you want to learn more about the Bluetooth pairing pin and also the radio pin, then jump over to the Getting Started with the Astera app in chapter 2. Now coming to the third pin, which is the master pin. And that's also the reason for this tutorial, to go through the options what you have with this master pin. Jumping into chapter 2, which is the master reset lights. So I have my tube and I also have my Astera app here. First things first, we are going to head to the main menu, the 3 lines, and then go down to the menu here called Advanced Actions. Down below you will see the Master Reset Lights. Once we push it, it will actually ask for the master pin. And guys, if you do have a production company, rental company, and this master reset simply resets the light and also pairs the light in one step, regardless if the radio pin have been changed on the job. So this master reset is simply just to speed up the process. We don't even need to blue mode the lights because this master pin and the master reset is making sure that you pair the lights to the current radio pin in the app. Now this is by default, so the master pin here is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by default. Pressing OK, and you will also realize that the light here starts flicker. So once it flickers, we can press the enter button to confirm. And once we do that, we will actually reset it and also pair it to the current radio pin what we have set in the app. Like I just said, this process is actually to speed it up so you can also reset the lights and you pair in one step. So let's say the lights just returned from a job, also must be in the case, otherwise the whole process doesn't really make any sense. Then we can take our little remote control, so this little one right here, then we can press the power on button and simply just point to the lights, and you will also see that these now are lighting up red. Doesn't matter if you have 10 sets next to each other, 80 lights, simply just do this process. So guys, this master reset lights can be very helpful in case you do have a rental production, you come back to the warehouse, simply just want to pair and reset, then the master reset lights will for sure speed up the process for you. Also, you do reset and pair in one step, and as I said, you actually pair to the current radio pin which is in the app once you confirm by the enter button or by the remote control on the power on button. Another function of the master reset lights can also be if you have rented out an Astera set, the customer chooses to pair to a different radio pin, turns on the theft alarm, and then the alarm might get permanent. The customer forgets what kind of radio pin is set. This is also where the master pin can be very helpful. Again, we go to the master reset lights, which is in the main menu. Press it here and type in the master pin. Press the OK, and you will also realize it starts to flicker now. So since the radio pin have been forgotten, the theft alarm is impermanent, so we can basically do nothing. That's where the master reset lights can help us. Once we now press the enter button and you also see the lights here flicker, enter, then we have both again paired to our app. So now we can also have the control over the light again, and we can turn off the theft alarm. So the master reset lights is also used for if you have an unlucky situation where the customer have changed the radio pin and also having the theft alarm on, which maybe unluckily goes into permanent alarm mode. Then the master reset lights with the master pin can also help you retrieve and also turn off the theft alarm again. Jumping into chapter 3, which is set master pin. So I already mentioned that we have a master pin by default, but you can of course change it and make your own pin, which is only for you to see. The master pin is set one by one in the lights. Let's say you have gotten 8 Astera lights, you want to set a master pin, then we will go here on our right side to our list of connected lights. Let's just take the first one in the row. Now you will see here in between master pin not set, touch to set. So that one we push and asking for the current master pin, which is by default 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just type it in. Important here, guys, is that this pin, when we change it, will be saved in the lights. So I highly recommend that all the lights, what you change, have the same master pin, because once you do the master reset lights, you type in one pin and you have the option to pair and reset all the lights at one time. So let's change this here to 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3 and confirm. Yeah, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3. Done. Press the OK button and sooner or later you will see now it has disappeared. So now we have given this light a master pin. I would continue with the rest down here. Let's try one more. Current 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. New master pin 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3. So this has simply just to be done one by one. Just like that, press the OK, and then this will also disappear, and now we have set the master pin in 2 of our lights. So setting the master pin has to be done one by one. I highly recommend that you set the same master pin for each one of the lights, and do not forget this pin. In case you do forget it, your lights will have to go to a service center and read out this master pin again. Also, that's the reason why you should simply just have the same master pin on all your lights. The last thing is that it has to be set one by one. Jumping into chapter 4, this is where you can lock a name in your fixture. Again, we are on the list of connected lights. We also see the 3 tubes here on the left side. Let's just choose the first one where we also have set a master pin. Now press the name up on top. This is where we can change the name. Now again, simply just delete, and we can, for instance, say Astera Academy number 1. Push the lock symbol so we can lock the name, and then type in your master pin. Mine was 111333. Done, and OK. Now you will see the name up on top also changed, and this basically just means that no matter which Astera box, no matter which tablet you use, once this light gets connected, this name will be visible in the list of connected lights. When you lock the name into your fixture, this of course saves the name in the light no matter where you connect it, with which Astera box or which Astera app. So this name will always be visible in this unit. This also has to be done one by one, and you can see it a little bit as a labeling system, especially when you do use the Astera app a lot, then you can see the names of your fixtures. So we have now reached the end. I hope you have learned a bunch of things. If you are eager to learn even more, visit our webpage astera-led.com Academy. Thank you for watching.